Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with the longest episode of Calamity yet, episode 3. I went through, I did a ton of research. I wish you guys could see how much I prepared for this. I have no alcohol. I have literally went through and rewatched episode 1 and 2. I'm trying to remember as much as humanly possible. I'm pretty sure I've got all this down pretty well. I read your comments, I went back and rewatched, I researched. The comments help a lot. You guys definitely correct me on the things that I should focus on the most or whatever I have incorrect. What are the things I want to go over? I keep looking down. If you guys see me look down, people think I have something in front of me that I'm looking at or reading off of. There's nothing in front of me. I literally just look like this when I'm thinking. I notice myself when I'm editing, I go like this a lot. And it looks like I'm reading something, but there's just blank space there. There's nothing there. Honestly, the reason I'm pointing it out is because all of this is going off the top of my head. If it looks like I'm making mistakes or I'm not figuring it out quick enough, it's because I'm literally scanning my brain for all this knowledge, and I am getting lore dumps on me galore. Calamity might be more exciting than Campaign 2 right now, and I'm not knocking Campaign 2. It's just that they're allowed to do a lot in a little bit of time in Calamity. I feel like we're just boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, nonstop. Not that Campaign 2 is bad, but like I said, we'll go to the bar, we'll have a few drinks, we'll interact with each other. It's fun, it's relaxing. Let's say that. I wouldn't say better. I'd say Calamity is just insanity, and that's what I love. I thrive on insanity. I love excitement. I told you guys, when the pace jumps, we're at 1.25 speed, I've got to do it for Calamity. It is 6 hours this episode, so we're doing that simply just so we could get through it quicker as far as this. But then I'm going to go back and rewatch it on my own time. It's not about saving my time. It's about getting it up on the channel in the right way so I don't get flags or copyright. So if I kick it up to 1.25, it helps greatly in all of that. This is what we're going to say. And to quote Abria, I did skip the intro, but I did watch it already. And Abria said, I'm pretty sure her exact words were, "My brain and my butthole are on fire." I could be wrong, but that's how tense everybody is. Brennan, amazing. I wasn't sure about him in the beginning. I love him. He is second to only Matt Mercer, and that is because Matt Mercer, I feel like I just know him too well at this point that you'd have to compete on an even playing field. And Matt, I've literally seen hundreds of hours of Matt Mercer. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys, my rapid fire recap, and then we're jumping in and we're doing about 45 minutes, whatever seems like a good place to stop at that point. We ended on our people coming together, the Ring of Brass. We're running down the streets. We hear and see Lucretia Hollow. There's someone with her, and on the rooftops are all these people looking down. We have just crossed all the ley lines, or we're on the point where all the ley lines meet. And I keep saying how ley lines have become a big thing, or at least recently I've been seeing them a lot because I've seen them before in other sci-fi and stuff like that. Ley lines are always something important. I believe it was in Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm pretty sure it is in Stranger Things right now. They're talking ley lines. But we also found out Lucretia Hollow left a vial of poison to kill Pasha. I think it was the Hall of Records that Lirin and Pasha went to. We found out about Loris, Vespin Chloris, and Lucretia Hollow, and that is why it's not surprising that Lucretia Hollow's in the street right now and tried to poison Pasha. That all kind of happened at the same time. Then we brought Scrabbles to life, which is this giant stone statue. Magister Cormorant gets punched so hard his organs and heart explode against a wall. He is dead. Brennan made a thing of it in the beginning of this, saying yeah, shit happens sometimes, so hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. That dude is dead. While that was going on, we went to the Hall of Prophecies. We find out that the oracles were deemed to have gone mad, but they were speaking truth. So either people didn't believe the oracles and thought they were speaking insanity, or somebody at a high level was like, I don't want people to know this, or I want people to think it's fake. Somebody did something wrong. Either someone's an idiot and didn't realize this was foreshadowing something of importance, or they didn't want anyone else to know the foreshadowing, and that is more likely the case. We have Xerxes go and see one of the oracles, Carwin, and then, long story short, has a conversation with the Lord of Hells. I did read your comments, and all of you guys said Asmodeus is the Lord of Hells. I didn't know that, because all you guys were so confident that when we saw the very first dream in episode 1, the first moment we ever saw with Xerxes' dream, you guys all said it was Asmodeus. And I'm like, holy crap, Everyone seemed pretty sure it was. Well, it is because it is. Osmodeus, you guys told me, is copyrighted by Wizards of the Coast, I believe it was, which was something I used to tap into often when dealing with World of Warcraft, if I'm not mistaken. Wizards of the Coast, I feel like that was it. Or was that Magic the Gathering? Let's just jump in. I feel like I got a good grasp on it. We are in Avalier. In the beginning, Brennan said, this city doesn't fly or exist anymore. So what happened? What are we going to do to affect that? I don't know, but we're standing in a street and there are people on rooftops looking down on us. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. If you're seeing this on YouTube, there are dozens of shows over on Patreon you'll never see here. Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Almost Human, Battlestar, all these shows. I just don't have time to edit. Go check it out. If not, episode 3, part 1, Calamity. And I'm starting right here.
Hello! They were making chicken noises.
Chicken noises.
Welcome back to Critical Role.
I have no alcohol because I want to be
people deserve to know.
on my game.
Because we're nervous. Okay.
We got subtitles.
Is it his nature? Am I a reporter to the people? You know,
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Brandon. I call him Brandon sometimes. I know it's Brennan.
Dawn's Ledge. The
Dawn's
fireworks
Ledge.
extravaganza is in a momentary
Brennan is
lull
standing up,
overhead
hyper.
as it prepares for its grand finale, and you see some little pieces of illumination around you. This is the easternmost side of the city, near the helm itself, the headquarters of the Navigators Guild. But why describe it more?
We crossed the ley lines. Why are people on the rooftops? Okay, we got. Holy crap! Look at that place.
Yeah.
We got banners and shit.
We got banners and shit.
We have banners
once again-
and shit. Oh my god! It legit has like an entire. That is beautiful. I mean, I get what he's saying. It even has banners going across. Like, that is
Get up, move
detailed
around, see what you
compared to what we're used to.
Observatory.
And I was gonna say that looks like a freaking
Beautiful.
what are those things called? Planetarium. It looks like a planetarium.
So
This is friggin' awesome.
I'm gonna go
New
ahead
shirts
and
also,
let you
guys.
know,
Got all my new
that
shirts.
observatory right
I'm gonna
there,
show you a
that's
bunch
the-
today.
Okay. That's the helm of the Navigators Guild. That's
the
where
Navigators
that's where theoretically Akami Row would be.
Akami Road. That's the
however,
one thing I forgot to
I'm gonna
mention.
go
We
ahead
heard
and
her
ask you guys to place
struggle.
yourselves, where you
I don't know
would
if she's
come
alive.
from. So first thing I need to do is actually give all of you your miniatures. Gorgeous day.
Oh my god, have
There
we?
he is.
Oh my God.
I don't think we've seen a lot of these yet, right?
Xerxes.
Yeah, we've seen
Get him on Griffin.
Pasha and Lirin. That's it, I think. And
And of
Scrabbles.
course, our archmages who have already seen some use of their minis. Here you go. Oh,
Yeah,
there is
he just
one
said
more
it. He
mini.
just said what I said.
This is Tempest.
Oh my god, Tempest. Holy shit, look at that.
Kitty.
Oh my god, I think it's
Beautiful baby. Let's go ahead and add
What a
Tempest on
beautiful
down to
baby.
circular res. So,
Oh, dude, this paint job is sick.
very, very
He's all spacey in the galaxy.
That thing is huge.
He got Cosmos in his wings.
Cosmos in the wings. That's what we said.
Dude, great.
It said like you could see the constellations or something, or
Is that- are they not-
celestial
Someone can.
things.
Zoom it in hands.
Am I too dark?
Is that a big old broomstone?
that's a big old broomstone right there.
Better?
Brendan, for
Maybe
us,
that's too
which
bright.
direction were we heading, and which direction is our felled
Maybe that's
person that works?
Do you guys think you would have taken
I feel like
back
it's
roads
not
to arrive here, or would you have just gone by the straightest route? Direct.
Yeah, whatever's the best.
You will all be starting.
I'm gonna go with that. I feel like the little tan look is better. I feel like you
everyone
can
feel
see
free to
my
pass up your minis. We'll
features
go right
better.
here.
I'm trying to let you see my face.
And I will assume that you are traveling together
guys let me
for
know.
safety as you arrive. But let me know about the placement that you all want.
I'm loving. Like you guys have told me before,
Or I guess we
the
some
Dwarven
of the
Forge or whatever it was.
I'm in the front.
This thing, look at that one tower.
how do I-
That
I'm
one
riding
tower
Tempest.
is crazy.
Then would you
We're
be
all
overhead?
jockey, and you're
Yeah.
your guy.
Oh yeah.
And the attention to detail is key. What is that on top of the?
How do I? Should we
Is that just a light, like a futuristic light, and I'm
I'll
just
just let him represent both of us.
thinking it's something more? Like something's on
Well,
banner.
You can do that,
Rope,
or if you want to be
whatever
extra,
you call it. What do you
if you
call
want to
that?
be extra
A
cute,
rope
can I
with
see you do for a
banners?
second?
Something's
This
on
is one of
that.
the first things that me and Matt bonded over was this little pieces of blue tack, courtesy of Mr. Rick Perry, who showed
blue
it to
tack.
me. It's a
I use
wonderful
blue tack
trick.
all the time.
And that's
Well,
how
I
we're going to
used
get
to.
Xerxes where he belongs on the back.
Blue tack when you stick shit to walls. I used to use blue tack all the time. Now I'm more into properly doing things. I use heavy duty installation now. I used to use blue
It's
tack
just like
when I was younger out of laziness and
yeah, there's sort of a butt
inexperience.
standing thing that wants to happen.
Now I
here.
can build a house, so
It's like a gondola.
He rides
I
like
do things the right way.
I think Matt made that joke like 12 years ago, probably.
Yes.
Every time Louise cries, a person
Look
gets
at this. We even have a little pedestal for him.
Lycretia Hollow
That's awesome. Look at Tempest is huge.
Wow.
with some protectors. A skeletal guard surrounds her.
We're not even hiding. She's just being.
Lucretia Hollow.
Fully out and about with it. She is surrounded by her skeletal guard.
Damn.
How
As a
many?
necromancer, I think in this age,
Yeah, she's
you know,
the
in a sort
dean,
of
right?
place like
The
Avalier,
dean of
there's not a
necromancy or something like that?
religious rule against animating the undead. It's just gauche.
Oh man.
So
There are a bunch. Six. Well, we are high level. Six
she
people.
has some undead
Six skeleton.
animated nearby her.
Just like a little Wikipedia.
I want to get real specific with my positioning. I
Yeah.
want to be just like right above the front line, just like 10 feet, just barely above them. So like they have griffin feet, like kind of right above them.
Amazing. So yeah, you are like hovering over your allies here, extending any, you know.
Tempest better be
Oh, yes,
careful.
I got a paladin, the paladin. So
What if Tempest lashes out accidentally and rips their
I'll say,
head
Sarah,
off?
you immediately notice that those figures you saw on the roof vanish from sight.
Cool.
Give me a perception check. We'll call it DC 25.
DC 25. That's
That was the people on the rooftop.
28.
Let's go.
I mean, that beats a 25.
That beats a
It
25.
sure does. On that roll, there were 4 figures, and I'll actually go ahead and
The
place
horsemen
those
of the
because you would recognize
apocalypse.
all of them. That have
As soon
now
as you
been
say 4,
rendered
I know it's probably not.
that will now be rendered invisible. So unless you have a means of seeing invisibility, you can't see these. But Sarah, you clock, and on that telepathic bond, we'll be able to communicate to everybody here what is going on.
We're fucked.
We even got a little. I love it. I love it.
And another one perched.
So they're not. I thought they were like all together. They're like scattered.
60 feet?
Dang.
Yeah.
That's kind of worse in my mind. Like, I mean, smart
so,
for them to be spread
That is
out.
where you find yourself. As they cast spells, we can check the range if you would like me to check the range.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we good.
Shit on these people. Let's shit on
Just
these
yelled, you
people.
get one.
Lycretia observes.
I love how you can see the top of
Walking
the
towards
the
them.
building in front of Abrea.
Ah, the ring of brass.
Oh, and Nidus, it's over there.
Punishment. What brings 6 such important functionaries all the way to this corner of Avalier?
Who are well?
Helm's one.
Never mind. I was gonna say who are
Just
you,
checking
but she
on,
is high level.
The landing of the city, as is my job and right. What are you and your little skeletons doing here?
As she's talking, I draw my sword, and it starts crackling with divine energy and starts to pulse.
I don't know if I would have gone
Understand that you
there
have some
yet.
questions. Perhaps it would be easier for some friends to answer. Magister Phren,
Magister Phren. Phren.
We don't know.
We don't know this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy came to me
We've
earlier.
yeah. We've definitely seen and heard Phren before.
you see walking out of the door of the helm and approaching out to about here.
Damn, middle of the street.
Middle of the street. You see a sort of reedy magister step out. Thank you very much, Dean Hollow. I hope everything is all right. Helmswoman Rose indisposed at the moment.
Oh,
but she
indisposed.
sends her regards
I think you
to
killed her
everyone
ass.
Collected. Give me a perception check again. Actually, and anyone can do this, but
Dude,
Look at that.
go.
That thing in the middle looks like
31.
you could spin it like a
Do it.
Sarah,
crank, like
your training,
a cogs in
all
a
about spotting
thing.
illusions, shapeshifters, all
Gears.
sorts of
I couldn't
magic
think.
before it can become a problem. Milus is a thin and reedy man, very slight. The front door of the helm is a broad door, about 8.5 feet up and about 3, maybe like 4 or more feet wide. Hefty door. As Milus, this thin and reedy man, steps through it, he goes,
Ooh. So he has back problems.
He's got back
you
problems.
watch him. The stoop is one thing. It's really that shifting of his shoulders. 4-foot door frame should be wide enough for anyone to just walk straight through.
So he's got something up that's hiding the way he really looks.
I hope there's no trouble to have caused you to come racing here to Dawn's Ledge. From whence did you all arrive?
What? I'm following, but I don't know how to pursue this right now.
I'm here to conduct an interview.
Here to conduct an interview.
An interview. These fine friends of mine were helping with some of my equipment. We'd hope to sit down and discuss your reactions to the.
See, that might have been fine if
And, are you
Xerxes
excited
didn't
about
pull
it?
out his
What was your
sword.
name again, sir?
Go ahead and give me a deception, and I know you're very good at it, but this will be with disadvantage.
Not great.
Xerxes pulled out his sword. We're all at a head.
Okay, that's.
I mean,
22.
obviously.
You see, roll an insight. Oh, I'm afraid my constitution fails me. Perhaps tomorrow might be a more advantageous time to conduct such an interview. I'm sure you all have many responsibilities to attend to.
Everyone's just bullshitting each other right now, and I think everyone knows it.
Wings out.
Like-
I'm gonna fly up to the top of this sort of.
You kick off, and you hear Lycretia go, Knowly! And everyone roll initiative.
What language was that?
I don't blame her.
Raise your hand.
No.
Raise your hand.
You're all at a head, and then
Collective
you just
sources are
take off
important.
We
flying.
all hear her yell, "Knauf,"
We all know
basically,
we're
like,
bullshitting. Like, each side knows the other side is bullshitting, is my point. So who breaks first? It's like, all right, who draws first? Xerxes, in my mind, even though she's walking around the streets with a band of skeletons and something's up, I feel like Xerxes should have not pulled
can I
his
throw
sword
a
out
Well, she already did it. Never mind.
until we figured it
No,
out or
wasn't
played
true. I just
dumb
need to
enough.
know from my own information.
Because Loquacious is playing dumb, but how do you play dumb when somebody already pulled out their sword?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Initiative, here we
ahead
go.
and do it. Everyone,
Wait, rolling initiative. Oh god.
Initiative. Marisha, come on. We have no time for this.
Okay.
It's funny when you're
Okay.
one. It's not funny.
Every time I look at someone else's rolls, it feels like I'm like coughing. Like,
what are you doing over there?
Zero, we're good.
Everyone, so we'll go around the table.
See, they're all
let me
saying what
know
I
what
said
you rolled.
last
Nice. What did you roll?
episode.
21.
I really
21.
enjoy the dice rolls.
Pasha.
I want to see them all.
Also rolled a 21.
Amazing. Xerxes. 10.
Oh.
Loquacious.
17.
17. Laren.
Oh, the
And
worst.
Saret.
17.
Oh.
Well, I like that you guys are
good.
You.
Asia.
So it
Who has
goes.
the higher dex between you two?
Yeah, so it's Lyran,
No. Yes, me.
then Xerxes. And then the rest are decent. The rest have decent rolls.
90 spatial. Loquacious. Sarid. Xerxes.
Yeah, not so bad.
Okay. Oh shit. Fuck.
Unbelievable. Nidus. You,
All right,
sorry,
we
Nidus and
are
Pasha.
in.
You have split initiative and you act first.
Okay.
We split initiative.
Over
There
the
are
telepathic
21s.
bond, I think the Infernal has kicked up. They seem to be in attack mode. What are we attempting to reach the helm, or what exactly are we?
Subdue them!
Okay.
Subdue that. Look at Xerxes. I know he's a warrior. He's a little. I mean,
How
that's
much
his
space is
way.
between
I
me
don't.
and homie Doth friend.
Homie Doth friend.
Mr. Milus Phren.
My friend. My friend.
Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and do this then. Bada boom.
What's happening?
Between you and
Oh,
Milus
look at this,
Phren,
we even
you're talking
have-
about 70 feet.
70 feet. Okay, coolio.
We
Let's
had
do
a
it.
goddamn ruler. I think that's the
We're
first
going
time I've
full
seen them
attack
break a
mode.
ruler
No,
out
we're not holding
for
back.
measurement.
I'm gonna drop 2 sorcery points for a quicken spell summoning Draconic Spirit.
Talk about the dragon. I gotta go get a dragon.
Talk about the dragon. I what?
Roll,
Drink?
as comes with the title of being the dragon of Avalier, you are given a protective spirit that is the original dragon who guarded the horde that is what the Golden Scythe our entire holdings are based on the death of the horde
That's
of the
pretty
dragon
awesome.
that used to guard the top of this mountain. And so it comes with the roll. You get a free dragon.
Who here?
So he's
who
summoning
here
him?
speaks Draconic?
Draconic. We just went over
Nice.
this
What
in
does spell
campaign
look like as
2,
you pop this
episode
up?
15.
I think it's fully a coin that I keep in my breast pocket that I pull
Liam
out.
just had to do
what is the name of the
comprehend
dragon?
languages.
The original dragon that I don't know had its horde on Koramuga.
Hold on one second.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, this is in a different lore document. Why didn't
While
I
he
put this
looks,
in the
I'm gonna
main
hit the
one?
radiator, guys. Radiator checks.
Get it.
I want to know its name.
The dragon of Avalier, the coin goes up, and the spiritual form of Shao Korjan appears
Shao
and says,
Korjan.
as the gold,
I'll
you see that
hopefully remember
its
that.
spirit appears as the gold piece,
Shao
the first gold piece
Korjan.
that was taken from its hoard, and its spirit is summoned in its ghost, grasping for its old hoard.
What?
And the coin disappears in midair, reappearing in your pocket, and it turns to you and says what it has said every time you summoned it before. Is my memory mocked anew?
It says that every time.
It says that every time. I thought the same thing. I'm happy
Shao
he
Korjan.
asked.
Enemies ahead. And I'm going to gesture to
Shao
Miles' friend.
Korzan.
Hell
Shao
yeah,
Korzan.
you're
It's
gonna,
almost
like,
like
rip towards it?
it
I'm
sounds
going
like other
to,
things
I
combined.
would like to ride it. So I'm going to hop on its back, and we're together going to ride at Miles' friend. It has a fly
I love
speed of
that
60.
name.
I also take one of
Fly
its
speed of
resistances
60.
when it's summoned, so I will now have resistance to necrotic damage.
Yes.
And the two
It
of us are
reminds
going to
me of
just,
Don
fly at Miles'
Cornage
friend.
and
I'll
Shere
hop off,
Khan.
and I'm going to take 2 attacks, and it will also take its attacks.
Oh, you're hopping off when you get there.
Yes, I will.
Copy that.
All right, unless you'll let me attack from Dragonback.
I don't see any reason not
I'm
to.
swinging from the back of a dragon.
I'm swinging from the
fuck yeah.
back. I'm down.
Well, yes.
With the things we're
big
capable
opening
of,
move,
like
big
that's
opening move.
that's
We
surprising.
lost the Guildmaster.
We lost the
as you
Guildmaster. Oh my god, look at this guy. Oh
so
my
the dragon
god.
has because you can summon the dragon a little bit ahead of you.
Yes.
Move.
It has 60 fly.
It has a speed of 65. Cool. So you use half your movement to sort of jump up, and then half to, or actually, yeah, use half your movement to mount up. The dragon descends on Milus' friend. Go ahead and take your attacks.
Oh my god.
I'll go first. Okay.
Please be high.
22.
22 hits.
All right, good. That was
Net 20.
no way in heaven, please.
So the first one, and on the second attack, I will flourish. So that'll be, make that a defensive flourish. So first attack is going to do just a cool 10 points of damage.
Bless you.
Second attack will do 9, 18, 18 plus 4 is 22. So 22. So 32 points of damage total.
All right.
The second one was 22,
The
correct?
second one was 22. First one was 10.
Yeah.
For a total of 32. And my AC. Which one of my the
I'm like
D10s do you
pausing
want
for
me to
him
make
because I know
mine?
he's got things.
My bump to AC.
Which, go with your first one.
Okay, I was honestly too excited, and now all the dice are moved. I think it was 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah, great.
So we'll say it's a 4 bump to AC. So we're at 22.
It was a 4 or 5.
AC.
Look at-
And then the dragon will go?
Go for it.
Okay. Dragon goes. And he'll take all of his attacks on Miles' friend.
This is gonna be instant. Oh my god.
Milus' friend is slowly becoming Miles' friend. Brought Miles' friend.
I'm not kidding. I thought it was Milus. I mean, when I say it, I say Milus, but I mean, it looks like it's spelled Miles, wasn't it? Maybe it was A.
2 attacks, which is plus.
I said Milus, but I looked at it like
My
Miles.
Telspec. That's plus.
Just everyone's
5.
making an appearance in this part.
Oh my god, this
That's
attack.
going to be a 14 and a 7 to hit on its attacks. Either one of those hit.
14 and 7 do not hit.
Great.
This is a dragon we're talking about.
It is a dragon. And then Miles' friend needs to make a dexterity saving throw against a DC. Milus' friend needs to make a spell DC 18.
He succeeds on that save.
Great.
Miles, get over here and tell your friend.
And he'll take 3 more points of damage.
You see
35
first of
total.
all,
35 damage
Nice,
with the
go ahead and
dragon.
give me an Arcana check.
Oh, you got
Like
it.
with both.
No perception checks. Truly just wailed on this man. Arcana,
Yeah.
29.
29. So first of all, I don't think anyone here has seen the Guildmaster of the Golden Scythe pop off in a second. A former pirate captain leaps
And
over
we
a
had
magical,
no
like,
knowledge of
translucent,
anything, like
glittering
he said.
dragon, and take to the sky. Hua, hua. You swing at Milus, hitting his neck twice, going in about 1/8 of an inch. and you immediately can tell that something is wrong. Number one, you know that those blows were deadlier in general, and you can only assume.
I was gonna
you don't
say-
have to assume at first. I'm gonna roll some concentration checks.
I'm like, wait.
That's a natural one on a concentration.
You go in an eighth of an inch? That's not a lot at all for a guy striking like whack
You
whack.
begin to understand why your weapon attacks were not as effective as you would have otherwise wanted.
What is
them
he,
to
like a
be,
construct?
As the true form.
What is it? Is he like a
No,
gargoyle
I
or
grabbed the right
something?
minute. Milus goes, Guildmaster, if we had just handled business a little, and spreads out his wingspan wide.
All right, so that's why he needed to dip.
Beholding you here in the middle of the street. Nidus, any bonus actions from you?
That was everything. That was bonus action. Action.
Pasha, you watch the
So this
Guildmaster
thing is pretty
facing down,
freaking. I mean,
a
35,
being
and it barely
of the
nicked
hell
his
in
neck.
front of you that has
Eighth of
not
an
walked
inch?
Avalier in your lifetime.
I'm up, yeah?
Is there heat
Hasn't walked
radiating off of it as well? Is
Avalier.
there like a shimmer in the air, or is he just there?
In our lifetime, or her lifetime.
The
Well, that's a
stark
long
and
lifetime.
clear mundanity with which this creature is here, he's not wreathed in flames. Looks like some kind of devil. You smell a stink of like matted fur. Blood drips off of him. It's the blood. It's like the blood of a lather, like a horse that's being run to death. And there's a dull
God.
red to his eyes, like when you think a fire has all the way gone out, and you like kick a log and a couple dull red glows come out.
It makes me think of like the Urukai or something when they're like just
malevolent
covered in
will
shit
rendered
and
here in
oil
physical
and
form.
blood and crap. Well, not blood because Lord of the Rings was pleasant. As far as
Not that tall. I would say he's a good 15 feet tall.
All right. Pasha thinks there's
I mean, he's as big as a
dragon.
dragon.
Demon, and I really don't like what
15
what's her butt, Miss Lycratia over here is sporting. So I'm just going to kind of take a few steps forward and take my orb, and you see it burst into flame, and it kind of starts to levitate in the air for a little bit as a meteor comes striking down, and I do a fireball on her and her little skeletal minions.
Hell yes.
All
What is
right.
the range on fireball?
150 feet, so hopefully I'll move up if I need it.
Cool. I think.
Oh,
you should
well,
be
it was
good.
70? Yeah, I think we're
That's
good, 'cause
80
70
right
was
there.
more
Okay.
than
So
half.
You are
Yeah,
good to
yeah,
fire
we're
from
good.
right where you are. if you
70
would
was
like.
way more
I will
than half.
just kind of
and
fire
70 is
it,
not
and
even
I'm gonna
half
kind of
of
tuck
150. Did she say 150?
on the roof.
Mages.
Mages on the roof.
I don't remember.
Can I like just
Mages
even
on
just
the
kind of
roof.
peek in these little pillars in here? Kind of take a little half cover?
Do you want to take some half cover? Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Good instinct. You duck into the pillars there.
I'm in there.
You are in there.
Use your imagination.
Hell yeah. You duck into that place there. And actually,
I didn't even, like, look at
movable.
that building. Oh my god,
there you go.
he just ripped the roof off of a building.
Go
Who
for it.
is he?
You can. Well, before you roll, actually, I'm going to see one last thing here.
What is this? What is
like
this?
that.
I don't like that
What's
at
this?
all.
What's this?
Counters.
And Pasha, your instinct as a wizard gets you just out of the 60-foot range. And the other mage who could hit you doesn't have line of sight. So you're good to
Beautiful,
go.
look at this.
All right.
None of the mages
10d6.
could
Let's
touch
do
us.
it.
That was
6,
kind of
12,
lucky, maybe.
14, 16, plus 3, 19,
My god, there's a lot of dice.
26, 34. 34.
Come on, man.
Damn.
34 fire damage. Unbelievable.
I just want to get rid of those scalies.
Is he gonna get some of
I have
them?
good news and bad
Yeah.
news. We're going to talk about the bad news first.
God.
I'm going
The bad
to,
news
as this
first.
begins, the first thing we're going to do is talk about Lycratia Hollow. And I'm going to let you know that Lycratia wants a roll of 11 or higher right here. And I'll roll it in front of the board.
Yes, bring it on. I'm
As a
down. I
kindness.
want to see
So
it.
You know, we're all on the straight and narrow.
This is the most exciting. Wait, where is it? Where? Hey.
You
Brennan, you didn't
duck
show me.
underneath those
What was
pillars
that?
in the tower on the corner of the street. Lycratia looks at you and says, Pasha, we've worked together for so long. Your fireball streaks from your hand, and because you're hiding under there, it can't arc up. So you see a bead of flame zoom out, Nidus, like right underneath your dragon. And you see Lycratia says, to the other side. Her eyes roll up in her head, and she vanishes.
Gave up
she
her
is
skellies?
Gone. As she disappears, gone. It does not look like a teleportation, but she has nonetheless vanished. However,
She used a
that
body
was so
or a
much damage.
vessel?
We don't even have to roll saves for these guys. They are obliterated.
All obliterated. She sacrificed her skellies.
All of the skeletons.
Boom. But we got a 15-foot
Consumed
devil
flame.
in front of us.
Any
I
bonus
feel like
action
he
for
might bash.
No, just taking out the trash.
I feel like the devil dude might just vanish too. Maybe he can too. Maybe they could cross.
I'll actually say because
Crass.
we're aiming right
Maybe
at
they could
her.
cross
Go ahead and give me a
planes.
Give me
Are they
a
crossing planes?
Arcana check.
12.
No idea what you did. Something bad. But you're,
All right.
The dragon's in the way.
I'm sorry.
even,
You're somewhat
Big ass
translucent.
dragons in our way,
even on a
dude.
12, you were dealing with a ready to action. She had something up the sleeve, like ready for something to pop
As soon as
off.
it pops off. Okay.
She ready.
Do we
Paige,
kill
that
this
is your
15-foot
turn.
devil man?
Okay.
Quay, quay, quay.
Now,
Quay, quay, quay. What is quay, quay, quay?
We don't know where to go.
Probably got about
Milus,
another
if that is his real
15,
name, is going
20
to
minutes.
step up.
Backwards, so it's Salam.
Salam.
How's that right?
22. That's one hit.
I was gonna say, is that even Phren? Like, was that
Nidus.
Phren the whole time?
Milus
Or
Mad
is this
lashes
guy-
out with a claw, deals you 18 points of damage, and is going to come around with a tail attack as well.
Spiked? Is it a spike
I
tail?
thank the Lord for that good speech from our friend.
And Milus whips around with a barbed tail that you can see is dripping
Barbed
with venom.
tail, I figured so much. Dripping with
and you
venom.
slide all the way out of the dragon's saddle, and it sails over your head.
Still got it.
Still got it.
I just does like feel like just a vertebrae. in
As
his
soon
back,
as the
like,
tail
oh,
attack
no.
comes into play, it's got to be a barbed tail or something. Why even bother? But
Unbelievable.
spiked with venom?
Oh, okay.
Dig it even
Approximately
more.
1 hour before you can't move.
Chiropractor tomorrow for sure. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Ready.
Getting too old. Getting
Incredible.
too old for this shit.
So, what you see next, racing out from the corner, Xerxes, you would recognize these guys. These are part of Findris's spell guard. So these are like eldritch knights of the city. They, both of them are going to rush out
And help us.
Help us, right?
And be our friends.
and be our friends.
Wouldn't you think they'd be our friends, right? Are they not? Are
We
people?
beat them so badly, they were like, but it's like, oh, this combat's not gonna be worth it.
Let's see how fast these guys can move. Okay. Crouching behind this building, you see moving faster than human speed should allow. These armored spell knights come out. Lycretia howls at them. And the next thing that Lycretia says as they start running, having vanished, her voice just echoes
I was
from
gonna say, she's
all
gone.
sides in this space. You see, she calls up and says, "Kill them all. Keep the blood of the Master's chosen. He lives."
Keep the
and,
blood of the Master's
you see them both
chosen?
Run the fuck.
That was her voice?
That was her voice from
So she-
all places. Omnidirectional.
Who's the Master's chosen?
Omnidirection. Is she doing crazy dark magic?
Specific for, you know, everyone in class.
Well, clearly, so yes.
Okay.
Can you give me a rough point at which one that would be?
Real-time updates. Real-time updates. I got a software update on my arm.
Protection from good and evil, right?
I have protection. Yep, I do.
That little blessing.
Protection for evil might be useful.
What is he doing right now? He's figuring things out.
I don't know what.
See, 1.25 speed really helps for moments like these.
That's a lot of dice.
There's like minutes of time that just
okay.
are like down.
Sorry for this. That's 14 plus 3. Saret. 2 swings, missed. The third swing connects for 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then 13, 23,
What is attacking?
32 psychic damage.
Ooh, can I use my uncanny dodge to have
Why
that,
are the
32
spells
seconds?
guard attacking?
You can actually
Because
dodge the
Lucretia
whole
Ho-
attack
oh,
if
because
you'd
she
like.
just-
However,
that's
I
right,
also
what am I
point out,
saying?
am
Lucretia
incorrect?
Holler
Do you
just
have armor
yelled
of
at
psychic
everybody.
damage resistance?
Oh, I do. I got a fucking cloak.
I got a fucking
So that's gonna
cloak.
be-
I love it.
Armor of psychic resistance.
So much is
Resistance to
happening
psychic
right
damage.
now.
I need to
Like
remember that.
Sam
Thank
was
you very
saying,
much.
like what's even attacking him?
Hey, I'm gonna kill you guys. I'm gonna be fair the whole time. You know.
So that's actually 17 plus 16,
Yes.
which is 32. Okay.
Sorry. So yeah, you took 17 plus 6. Yeah, 17 plus 16 is 32. So if you want uncanny dodge to have
will,
that,
half of that, yeah.
you can tell that was on a nat 20. This guy runs up, gets one across the chest. You like spring back with your wings out to just make it a glancing blow instead of a.
I mean,
truly
these dudes
mortal
have.
blow.
Okay, I took
We
16
all
points of
have over 100, right? Hit points. I'm
But
pretty
you
sure
will see
everyone's
these
well in the
spell
hundreds.
guards are totally like. How to put it? They are
Possessed?
They don't appear to have any infernal runes on them. They look like Lucretia look. These look like your companions. One of them is Findris. You recognize one of the protectors of the city who is running up.
So she's possessed them
no
or something.
words of
or-
recognition, just attacking.
Would you consider an Eldritch Knight just for context?
See,
a
when
spellcaster?
he said it was the spellcasters
guy
and they
you are
didn't
attacking,
express
I'll say,
any
no roll
signs
necessary.
of it.
You have seen enough people run with
I
his
just assumed
both
we're
of
mind
you.
controlled or something. But there's no.
And the second one is going up for Loquacious. Gonna take 3 attacks.
3?
Yep.
I don't like that.
Loquacious, I feel like, would have the lowest hit points. I know they showed them all 1,000 times, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I just know they had high.
Above the front line.
Yeah, I would
Stats.
say if you want to have angled yourself to be there, you can be. Yeah.
Okay.
We can position you closer back
Try
over
to be
here.
hovering above the front line at least. The back
Yeah,
line may
you
not.
can get everybody. You guys are in a tight clump. 8, 12.
Ideal D&D formation.
Loquacious, you were hit twice for 20 damage on the first hit.
Oh,
No.
shit.
No?
Arcane Ward.
What's that
I'm
mean?
going to use my reaction to push my Arcane Ward on the Loquacious. It takes all of the damage away.
Does it take all 20?
All 20's gone.
Where?
Another attack is incoming.
Yeah, exactly.
How many times could she do
Jesus,
that?
That's an impossibly good roll. 39 damage incoming.
20 and 39,
reaction
6.
to use my Guardian's aura.
59,
and,
almost 60.
You just see this like bright burst of light just jump out of Xerxes, and in front of you, you see for a second this like image of him with the shield up, absorbing the damage.
Paladin. Paladin.
you take
I always
all
call
that
him
damage?
Paladin.
I love it.
So,
Trying to have a romantic moment, you're just going to upstage me?
oh, there's 2 romantic moments. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Xerxes.
So Xerxes just
You
hit.
saved me.
I did.
I just laid out and cried.
That is an impossibly good roll. You don't like that from
Thank
the
you publicly
DM.
on
GM.
television.
Sarah, you're going to be up to act. Both of these spell guard of the city have rushed out with some incredibly powerful blows. You see that their swords are ringing with a reverberating psychic energy. Just the touch of them is enough to like burst capillaries in your nose and head as they strike you.
So they're hitting with high
your turn.
power.
I'm still on the ground, so I haven't successfully kicked up into the air yet, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, so is just one of these spell slingers ringers hit is on me or two?
Spell
in there?
slinger ringers?
At this one is in melee with you, another is in melee with Loquacious, farther than 5 feet away.
Do I wanna fuck around? Yeah, I think I kind of do. He's all hasted and shit though. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use insightful fighting, and I'm gonna take 1 attack. So it's my insight check against their deception
Insightful
check.
fighting.
And if I succeed, my next attack will get sneak attack.
And it's like, do we kill them? Because
that
they're probably our people possessed. Well, they are our people.
19.
19. The spell guard fighting you.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's a 23.
23.
I can't roll lower than 10.
Can't roll lower than a 10. The guy you are fighting has received lots of training in how to efficiently kill other warriors. Has received no training in how to fight the Eyes of Avalier. You got this guy wherever you want. You get the drop on it.
Oh, there we go.
I'll take 1 swipe with my hawk to hit. That's a 25.
And
to
now
hit.
you get
That is
sneak
definitely
attack.
going to hit.
Let's go.
And this will have sneak attack, which is how many 70s? 76. I think it sure is. Thanks.
7d6.
And this
Whoa.
guy. All right. 12, 17,
Adding them up.
24. 24 points of slashing damage.
Plus sneak. That was
24
with
points of
sneak. Oh,
slashing
because you got
damage?
the extra
Yes, sir.
dice.
Okay. You see the dude you're fighting takes 24 points like a champ. However, that is a big concentration check for him. He's got to beat a 12 on a Constitution saving throw. You know what? Again, we'll keep it fair. I'll roll in front of the board. This guy needs.
Why can't
this
we
guy
see
needs,
it?
I have a tray back. You know what? I'll get my little tray.
Yeah,
back.
put the
This guy
tray
needs a
back.
6 or
Thank
higher.
you. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
4. Sarah, as you pop up with your wings and you hit this guy on either side of his head, rattle him, drop an axe into his shoulder, right in a nerve that you know 9 times out of 10 will make a mage drop concentration. Haste. When you lose haste, you lose your whole next round.
You axed him in the neck, so he would drop concentration. Oh, that hurt me. That like actually gave me pain.
Points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
This man slays mages.
I got all my d6s lined up now, kid. Sorry about that.
There we go. You watch as he drops concentration, he collapses into a magical lethargy that you saw Laren have earlier at the Ivy table when she dropped her cup through the party haste. Incredible.
Incredible.
Huge moves.
Incredible.
Sarah, any movement from you?
No, not at this. Not right now. Not right now.
I will
Aren't
say
we?
because you
Am
have
I
so effectively dropped his
incorrect?
concentration,
Aren't we
he will not get tax opportunity on you. if you
beating the
leave.
shit out of our own possessed people?
Yeah.
Gone.
I mean, I
60
guess
feet
we
straight up,
kinda-
and
60 feet straight up.
and having seen those 4 individuals that were visible turn invisible, I will just clock the one that is danger closest to us, and I will head in the direction of the corner of the building closest to our tax over there.
Hell yeah.
Artax.
Cool. So you're headed for the corner with this no goodness over here. Copy
The
that.
no goodnick.
Yeah.
Only 50 feet fly. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you drop your dude, and 50 feet is definitely enough. You can be up on the corner if you want
I'll
to.
gargoyle it. Let's go.
Gargoyle it.
Yes.
Yes.
Incredible. Loquacious, you're up.
I love
And there's
it.
a guy right in front of
Gargoyle.
me. Is this, what did you say his name was? Finis? Or what?
Findris.
This is him?
This is him. The guy fighting you is I'll let you know exactly who he is.
Yeah.
Findris Lightbreaker, Spell Sword of the Tribunal.
Spell sword of
This is a guy whose job, he's almost like a bailiff. Like his job is to apprehend magical criminals.
So
and
these
things
are
like
our
that.
people.
But you know that's not what he's doing here right now.
Are their eyes their own?
Yeah, they're not.
Are their
The
eyes their
fact
own, or
that
are they
they're
wearing,
coming
hard
in
contacts or anything?
with a
Is it an array?
frenzy
What's
of
going on with their
strength.
faces?
Yeah, they got those red eyes that let you know it's the bad guy.
I would say you're trained to look for that kind of stuff like domination. You think this guy's as rotten as Lycretia? You think he's just as rotten as Lycretia?
They just planted all these people.
So Lucretius, you're looking at like a fellow functionary of the city.
Have
You
people
see
been
Findris looks at
planted
you,
throughout the whole? I mean, that's
this
possible,
guy
but
is
Jesus.
very much in a different world than you are. You know, this guy doesn't do public-facing things. But you see, as he slashes at you, and all of that damage is saved, right? You see, looking at someone that he thought for sure he was about to drop, standing in front of him, he goes, "I hope you know, Mr. Seeley, it's not personal. I remain a huge fan."
So these people are truly just dark people that infiltrated parts of the government and
I'll get
guard
on
and
my quill to sign an
everything.
autograph. But instead of signing an autograph, I will I'll wave it in front of him hypnotically, and for a moment, maybe my face sort of just dances in appearance and changes into that of
Matt
what's her
Damon.
name? Hollow?
Yeah.
Dean Hollow?
Dean Hollow, yeah.
And I'll just say to him, I'll command him, go take care of the devil, please. And I'll cast Dominate Person on him.
Love it.
Hell yes. Okay.
Hell
here we go,
yes. No pun
what is the saving
intended.
throw on Dominate Persons?
18 Wisdom.
18 Wisdom. Here we go.
Dice roll. Wait, Brendan, what are you doing? Get that freaking tray over there.
18 Wisdom. He just rolled a 15. Plus 6.
Oh, this bastard.
He powers
21.
through the spell, sneering at you, and he goes, "No. My mind is my own, Mr. Seeley." Bonus actions and movement.
That answered if we weren't confirmed already. These
Cool, but really
sons of bitches.
Fun to watch.
Bastards. I'm like hesitating because I'm thinking we're hurting Findris, our friend Findris.
You've already cast a spell, so unfortunately, no. If you have any cantrips that are bonus actions or a way to make them bonus actions, you can do that. And you also, I think, have some bonus actions like Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get away from this guy.
Yeah.
Yes, so I will, seeing that failed, I will just rock around him to the other side without
Rock
bringing his
around
melee
the
to
clock
his back.
tonight.
And then I will point up at Xerxes and say, excuse me, I missed. Could you take care of this for me? And I will inspire you with a D10.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. It looked like Xerxes was coming in with a Superman punch from Tempest, like diving off Tempest, Superman punch.
Reappearing.
Loquacious Hollow. Loquacious. Lucretia Hollow.
Lucretia appears slightly in front of where she was before.
I literally thought she might have jumped planes and literally just ran away for now. But she probably has to do some shit with the ley lines.
From you, she is only about 40 feet.
Okay. This map is clean.
This is dope.
Sounds really super cool.
I want to go to.
This is very dope.
But not right now. But yes, exactly. But like, you know, it's
I bet the food in this area is delicious.
Oh, incredible. I bet you get great like bratwurst, you know.
Yeah, some good street meat.
Oh, it's great. It's like, but it's got that like polish, you know, that kind of gentrified polish of like, yeah, this is street meat, but like organic. Yeah, the vendors here sell
meat.
Beyond Meat for sure, dude.
Oh my god.
Beyond bratwurst.
Beyond.
And they look down on Impossible.
What is Brendan is figuring something out? I don't like it. The fact that Brendan is figuring something out for something like
Steakhouse. They do a great tomahawk. You know?
I just feel like the longer he's doing that, the more well, in a good way, I guess, because the crazier shit's about to get. See, this is when it's good to have the speed going. Minutes are going by. I'm fine with it.
You see that Lycretia reappears.
What's he doing?
And is trying to look for Paisha and can't see you through the swarm of the devil and dragon fighting. Looks up at you, Nidus, and says, "Get out of my way." And a pure hand of bone, a giant's hand, erupts out of the ground, appears in front of you, and is going to come right for you.
Is it like a thing? It's like its own thing?
It's like its own thing. It's like
It's
hanging
its own
state.
thing, like David Pumpkins.
I'm going to need an athletics check The DC you are trying to beat is a 24.
With that fresh vertebrae that you just popped.
You gotta beat a
This isn't
24.
It's not making an attack. On
Show
it,
me
right?
your die.
You want athletics?
I
check?
feel like there should be like almost like poker where you have a
want me to
whole
hit?
cam. There should be a die cam
Athletics.
for
Near impossible.
we got to do a die cam. Everyone loves the whole
I
cards in
got as
poker.
close as I
That's the
ever
same
could've
thing.
come.
It's this.
That's going to be a 21.
Incredible. All of you watch Nidus is taken off of the dragon's back, and the massive bony hand floating in space begins to crush you. So that is, and after that, Lucretia is going to move forward. Let's see here.
I love how specific
forward
he's
to
being.
right about
I mean, I
here.
love it. I love details.
Get right
I
about
love
there.
attention to
I'm gonna
detail.
roll in front of the board
I don't
over
like just
again.
being like, you're close enough.
wants an
Hit
11
him.
or higher?
I want no. You're a
did
foot
it again.
away. You're dead.
So Lucretia just steps forward. However, as she steps forward, you see flickering around her multiple versions of her.
Oh, bananas.
So I'm using all the rules.
She's multiple man. Multiple
All right,
man.
that is Lucretia's turn. Sir Xerxes Ilores, that's you.
Okay, so Nidus is getting crushed.
I think I have a way out.
Great.
Yeah.
So should we not?
Hey, what's up, guys? Peace.
And
Should we?
everyone else is still
Does that
down
mean
here.
Nidus doesn't need?
Of these two spell guard down here, Findris has not been hit yet, has he? No.
No.
But the other one has.
The other one has, and the other one is fully out of it, like gone. Like that one's gonna lose his next turn because the haste got dropped.
Love dropped.
Okay, so I'm going to swoop down.
We're gonna get
just like
Findris?
I'm kind of right above. So what happens is Tempest just kind of pivots and kind of sort of turns on his side a little bit, just enough for me to swipe down at Findris.
With
and attack him.
Tempest?
Well, yes.
And I am a mounted combatant, so I get to attack at advantage.
Oh no! So he's attacking with Tempest, like him.
20, baby.
This is
fiend or
gonna
an
be
undead,
death.
or is
He's not a fiend or undead or anything like that.
Okay.
This dude
Just a
is.
regular
Easy guy.
All right, so
He's
then
about to
I don't
destroy
get
this man,
that,
I feel
but I do
like.
get my weapon, and I double that, and I get my improved divine smite, and I double that. I'm going to burn.
He's gonna have a
second
lot.
level spell. Okay, I got to do math for a second. Second level spell slot. So that's 2, 3, 1, 2.
This is gonna be like.
you running out of
I'm
DS?
guessing 50 plus
Yeah,
damage.
go for it.
Okay.
50 plus damage.
So yeah, I'm gonna need all that. All right, so that's weapon. That's my automatic divine smite, and then that's a second level. So that's these. I'm rolling this twice.
Rolling it twice. Get all those other dice out of there.
Ooh, the paladin
Twice
crits.
plus. Let me see what my plus is.
Twice plus
Yeah.
a million.
Okay.
It gotta be 50 plus
4,
attack.
12, 15, 15 plus 16. 15 plus 16 is 31. Thanks. Oh, you're gonna help me a lot. 31 so far.
That's only half.
41. 50. Oh wait, I'll do that later.
I said at least
51.
50.
51 plus 12, 13. 51 plus 13 is 64. Plus 12, 64 plus 12 is 76. 76 points of almost all radiant damage, but I don't think he's gonna be balling.
That would have been so
you
much
see-
better on the
you
devil.
See one swipe, but then you start to
This
see
guy's
these after
dead.
images of like these sort of ephemeral cosmic dust and divine light just do the same exact repetition of it, like echoes of that strike. How much was that again? 76 points.
76.
That dude's
all of
dead.
You, like,
There's no way that
everyone here's
dude's
good
alive,
at
right?
Their job, right? But we don't have lots of. We don't. You as a ring, you guys don't have all the opportunities to see Xerxes do his job. You're seeing the job get done right now. You descend your ribbon. This guy goes from one of the most fearsome warriors in the city to bloodied and haggard and wild-eyed in a single hit. He is still up, but you have put him from at peak fighting form into real danger with a single strike of your
The
sword.
ring of brass just turns around. We're all like,
I can't believe this dude. I mean, he is a top level guard kind of thing, so like that makes sense. Spellcast or whatever.
29 versus AC.
Yeah, 29 is going to get the job done.
Okay,
I should
so-
point out, you also have a strength of 29. You are as strong as a storm giant.
God.
This is the guy. Yeah.
Strength is 29?
29.
I have an
As
item that
strong
gives-
as a storm giant.
It is a
The number is 29. So plus, I
seven.
think it's a plus 9. It's a plus 9 to strength.
Yes, it is.
That's terrifying.
Terrifying.
So one.
Think about how good of a warrior you have to be to have any status in a city of wizards.
yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is yours.
True.
Godlike strength.
I don't need
Punch through a wall. It's kind of like a spell, you know?
Yeah, you're dealing. I mean, that makes sense.
It's a great spell.
Some Superman
Improved
shit
Divine
right
Smite,
there.
And then I'm doing one. Yes. Okay. So here we go.
He's dead. This dude's gonna
This is
die.
10 plus 14, 24 plus 12.
Over 100
36
already.
points of damage.
36. That is 110 exactly, or more.
Fully at death's door, still standing.
Holy shit!
I will also say that this dude did shield, and it truly doesn't matter because both of your attacks have you just see a little like no, and a little shield goes up and boom on death's door. I know that you have more you can do.
My Griffin can attack, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so Tempest is going to hopefully try to finish him off.
He is at death's door. I feel like anything under a 10,
I start taking
he's dead. Anything over a 10, I should
20
say.
to hit.
20 does not hit.
And his second attack.
Ooh,
Nope, 6.
Can he use
Shit.
inspiration
He
on
gets
Tempest?
away.
No, he can't.
I will say no.
Yeah, we're different creatures.
I will say no.
So for now, he lives
on
at
inside.
death's
We're all the
door.
same. So
We're really seeing him this season.
I just turn and like a Tempest straightens himself, and I'm hovering right
Can he
above him.
still
And I
do
just
more shit?
look down at him and I say, "Kneel, traitor!"
Incredible.
I kneel.
I like it. I kneel. We all kneel. Everyone in 60 feet of him kneels.
So, with that, you shout, kneel at him. Give me an intimidate check. You just did so much damage to this guy.
Right. And I can use this on that if I need to.
I mean, I would think that would work. You just shower 100 plus damage to a dude.
16.
That's the most fearsome.
This guy is as devout as they come. He's gonna die here in front of you before he kneels.
Quality. I wouldn't want it any other
he
way,
made his
honestly.
choice.
The only other
Whether
thing
you're
I'll do
good
is
or
just
bad,
position
I
myself to
dig
make
it when
sure
you
that as
die
many of
for
my
the
allies are
cause.
within 10 feet of me.
Amazing.
Rather than,
you can
like,
do that pretty easily.
give in.
But I will say you probably have to you can only get about 5 feet up before you trigger an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Yeah.
So do you want to be like 5 feet in the air,
I
or
just want to be right above, but before triggering the attack of opportunity, I'll
cool? So you kick it there and extend your aura. At least the only people you can really get here, it looks like, are Laren and Loquacious.
That's good.
Cool. Who are like the most exposed still in the street, so it makes sense.
Down on the ground.
Incredible. We are going to go from Xerxes. We go from Xerxes. You see Lycretia, who is still standing here, although now mirrored. She calls up to the sky. And you see she yells out, who here speaks Infernal? No one here speaks Infernal, right?
I do. I took
give me a wisdom
Infernal
saving throw
in
at
high
disadvantage.
school.
Is this a spell or a magical effect?
No, it's not.
Okay.
He's trying to make you understand it because you bonded with a god.
A wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Come here. Wisdom. I just rolled another 20. Oh, that's disadvantage though. Two.
Two.
Oh, that's not advantage. It's disadvantage. So 12.
Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
So many 20s.
As
that
you
wasn't.
injure Findris, boom, he looks up at you and like on the verge of death. He's lost like 120 hit points this turn or something like that. He looks up and goes, and the word he says, you understand to mean brother. Why?
What?
And you realize the word you heard before that Lycretia said echoes in your mind again. Gnauthi, runes up. And you don't understand what it means. You only understand the literal words. As that
Oh my god, did he just kill somebody?
Lycretia calls out an infernal again. Everyone hears the first word clearly, but doesn't understand the rest of what she says.
I have, like, chills right
except
now.
for Xerxes. She calls out and says, Svartaza, the blood of the chosen, and points out.
I'm stopping there intentionally, guys, because right now I feel how Luis feels. Xerxes, I was saying it in the beginning. How do we know we're not murdering our own people? Like, you could say, well, who cares? They're attacking us. If there are people, they wouldn't attack us. I was thinking they're possessed or being mind controlled. But then it was said that there is no magic being used. Like, someone asked that, like, is there being magic used? Is it in their minds? They were saying, I'm with my own mind. Like, I forget exactly how he said it. There are spellcasters. They come running out of nowhere. We know them. Findris is one of our friends, or we know him better than the most of them. He is supposed to be one of the most ruthless, fearsome fighters we have. He has just taken 120 plus damage from Xerxes. Anyone else would have died from that kind of crap. In Infernal, he says, brother, why? and runes up. That's what Lucretia said. Lucretia disappears in her circle of skeletons. Fireball blast by Paisha destroys them all. She vanishes. I thought maybe she jumped into another plane, but she comes back. We have Milus Phren, who was appearing before or talked before. I mean, his name came up a couple times. I can't remember if we actually saw him or interacted with him, but his name came up. We knew he was coming. He acts all weird and kind of walks sideways and ducks out of a doorway where he shouldn't need to. And he ends up being a 15-foot tall demon with a barbed tail of venom. That was my question too. And some of them asked, was Phren this demon the whole time and infiltrated at this level? Or did somebody kill Phren or kidnap Phren and now they replaced him with this? There is so much that could be possible in this world. I don't know. You could be a shapeshifter. You could use magic. You could change your face. You could literally be that person and we're just evil the whole time and no one knew or thought anything of it or cared to ask. I was under the impression before what happened at the end just happened, and I'm still not sure exactly what is going on. But I don't think I know enough to really know. The fact that he said, Phendra said, Brother Y, as he's dying, I almost feel like being near death's door is giving him the ability to speak some truth. And he's saying it either as himself and breaking through, or he truly thinks that Xerxes is doing him a disservice and doesn't understand what is happening or something. I don't know. It is very confusing, and I intentionally stopped at a confusing part so I could kind of get my thoughts together, tell you guys what I'm thinking, because we're probably about to find out that Xerxes might have just killed or possibly almost killed Phendris, because Phendris isn't dead yet. Xerxes literally said, "Kneel, traitor," and he refuses. He's at death's door. He's about to die. There's no way to save him unless we somehow figure out what is going on and we stop attacking him, because this dude is going to probably keep attacking us if he's capable of it. I mean, at death's door, you probably can't attack too much, or I don't know what you're capable of, but he's probably going to start lashing out. I don't know. We got to figure this out quick or we're going to kill Phendris if he isn't already done for. I mean, holy crap. 76 was it? I feel like he got 76 damage in one hit. And then after that was like 30 something, 34. Dude hit this man for like 120 plus hit points and the dude is still coming on. I love that kind of commitment. Whether you're good or bad, I don't want bad people to succeed. But if you truly on that level believe in what your cause is, that you're willing to die for it, then I have to believe for whatever reason, your mind was so polluted that you thought you were doing something right in your own mind. That's kind of what I mean. I don't condone negative behavior, but if you are willing to die for the cause, then you have been so brainwashed that you don't realize what you're doing is bad. If you just immediately were like, all right, my bad, I'm sorry, then you probably didn't believe in the cause. Because if you're not willing to die for the cause, then you were probably in it for money or power, or just you're just an evil, shitty person. But holy crap, we still have a 15-foot devil. Lucretia Hollow is echoing through the streets. I have to assume she has mind-controlled or used some sort of dark, infernal, arcane magic to get into the minds of these people. Even though I thought I was led to believe they weren't mind-controlled, whatever it is, Runes Up's got to have something to do with it. Runes Up. Oh my God, Runes Up. Is it the 4 guys on the goddamn rooftop? I just thought of it right now. The 4 mages on the rooftop. When she said Runes Up and then they vanished and oh my God, are they focusing some sort of negative arcane infernal magic energy or something? Here's what I'm thinking right now and then we're jumping in. Did our spellcasters run in to help us? Or were they already mind controlled or possessed or whatever the hell they are? Or were they coming to run and help us and they entered the streets and then entered the realm of where the mages are focusing whatever they're doing? Runes Up. They put some kind of thing up where whoever enters or whoever, I don't know, maybe they could focus the energy. I think whoever's on the rooftops is focusing energy with Lucretia Hollow. I'm jumping into the next one. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. Dozens of shows over on Patreon you'll never see over here on YouTube. Hour-long Patreon for Campaign 2 episodes every week. Person of Interest, Doctor Who, all these shows you won't see over here on YouTube. Check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.